Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Wilmington. I'm Reverend Ellen Contente, and I am your minister today. And it's so good that we're all back in the building. And thanks for everybody who's watching us online, and thanks for being here today. I invite everyone to stand if you'd like and join our celebration singers for our opening song, I'm Choosing Heaven Today.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing kindness today. I'm choosing kindness today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing kindness today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today.
Good morning, everyone. So nice to see you here and to be here after last weekend and the cold all week. I'll get myself together here. Upside down backwards. Okay. My name is Ann Conlon, and I am your platform speaker for today. It's great to see everybody here. Is anyone here for the very first time? Who's here for the second time? I know there's at least one person. Welcome back. How about the third time? Anybody? Oh, nice. Welcome back. Glad to see you. And everybody else just keeps coming back like I do. I love it. So if you are new to Unity, you can look for someone like Alice in the back with the yellow tag on. She's a welcome minister, and she can welcome you and give you a packet of information so that you can find out more information about this wonderful, wonderful congregation. So please look into that. And we start our service by sharing together the mission statement. So if you could join me in reciting. Unity Spiritual Centers of Wilmington is a vibrant, inclusive spiritual community dedicated to expanding consciousness, inspiring personal transformation, and nurturing love and connection. And before we go on to the vision slide, it is birthday song. So we're going to sing Happy Birthday. Who in here has a birthday in February? Myra, do you have a birthday too? Jake. Is that true? All right, well, happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's sing together. Oh, Reverend Herbert. Happy birthday. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthdays. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is I'd like to have a vision statement, which is love. United in love, the world celebrates joy, abundance, and harmony. We need that. And our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God the good. Amen. And we have 3 affirmations. I am the beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose. I am in the right place at the right time, right now. And I'm going to now introduce Teresa to come up and read our daily word.
Oh, shoot.
Good morning. And you'll remember this one. Good morning. I'm going to say it all over again. So today, the daily word is determination. And if you would say that affirmation together, please. My determination takes me far. In every person's life, there will be times of ease and times of struggle. In the tougher times, it's natural to feel discouraged and tempted to give up on plans and dreams. When discouragement sets in, I remember I am fully human and fully divine, a spiritual being endowed with many divine gifts. I fortified myself by invoking my innate qualities of strength and power. They give me the determination to keep going, to stay the course. I can use my body and mind to accomplish what I set out to do, but I also know there is more to me than that. The attributes of God are mine to use. I believe in myself and move forward with determination. From Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8, so deeply do we care for you that we are determined to share with you not only the gospel of God, but also our own selves, because you have become very dear to us. So I am the prayer partner today. If anybody would like a prayer after service, I'd be happy to meet you over. I'll be over by the prayer room. Just come on over. And we pray, the prayer team prays up all prayer requests for 30 days, and then we send your prayers out to Silent Unity, which prays for 24/7 over your prayers for another 30 days. So I would like, today, we have 2 new people who would like to join, who are joining to the prayer team. And I'd like to invite Ann Conlon and Renee McKinsey. I am so grateful that these 2 women came to the little prayer orientation that we had, and bugged me. So we had to do something, because I want you to know in a few months we're going to have a prayer chaplain training, and for anyone else who might be interested in joining the prayer team. The prayer team is actually evolving right now, so there may be other ways that people can join different levels. So with that, I would like to I'm going to read some, they signed a declaration of commitment, but I'm just going to read a couple of points, and if you still agree, you will say yes. So, Anne and Linnea, do you declare your dedication to lovingly serve and support the prayer needs of Unity of Wilmington and the greater community by promoting awareness of one's divinity and the power of prayer? And that you lovingly hold the prayer ministry sacred as you serve as a prayer partner. And that you lovingly and respectfully hold all prayer requests in the sacredness of confidentiality. And you do your very best to live a prayerful life and apply Unity's principles as a daily practice to fill your cup, so that you have the energy to serve the Unity community lovingly, willingly, and joyfully as a sacred prayer partner. Okay. And I'd like to also invite
Lisa Keaton over here. Lisa Keaton, yeah. So Lisa is celebrating 2 new prayer partners, and Lisa has been on the team for over 3 years and is going to step away for a while, and which is what you do when it's not time. It's okay to volunteer, but sometimes we have to make a change, and you need to follow the language within, because that is Spirit speaking to us. So, I'm going to, all right, I just want to give.
Microphone. Microphone.
Reverend Ellen is going to bless us with a prayer.
Oh, let's everybody take a moment, take a deep breath in, and let's welcome these beautiful prayer partners and give appreciation for everyone who has served on our prayer team. Lisa, Teresa, welcoming Ann and Linnea, and I know many others have been part of this prayer ministry. We know that each and every one of us is part of the divine. We are the divine. And we are here to support and love each other and be the support that we need at any time. And so as divine expressions of God, in prayer, as prayer, knowing the truth for peace, prosperity, joy, love, and abundance, I bless this team, knowing that they support unity, our principles, our mission, and our values, and support each and every one of us. And with gratitude, I release my word, knowing it's done, and together we all say,
And so it is.
And now we're going to do a blessing.
All right, so we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are, and we see you doing amazing things.
And so,
Thank you.
thank you, Teresa. Wow. This is such a blessing. And it's so nice to see folks that are here for the first time, some that are here for the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, and the 1,000,000th time. Who's here for the 1,000,000th time? We're working on it, right? We're working on it. So I want to take a moment, and before we get into our special singer today, we're going to do our meditation. And it's a little cold outside. Is it pretty warm enough in here right now? Yeah, good. So yeah, all that loving energy warms the room. So let's take a deep breath together again. And if it's comfortable, close your eyes. And our daily word today is determination. And so as we breathe in and release, connecting to the breath, centering ourselves in ourselves, gently ask yourself, So let's take one more nice, long, slow, deep breath in. Slowly release. Very gently bringing your awareness back to the room. Wiggling your fingers, toes. And when you're ready, open up your eyes. Okay. Well, we have a special guest today that I am determined to introduce to you. Jerry, come on up. I think some of you already know him. Let's give you a round of applause.
Why is it not coming up?
One hand reaches out and pulls a lost soul from home, while 1,000 more go unspoken for, and they say, what good have you done by saving just this one? It's like whispering a prayer in the fury of a storm, and I hear them say, you'll never change things, no matter what you do, it's just the same thing, but it's not the world that I am changing. I do this so this world will know it will not change me. This still believes that love and mercy still exist, while all the hatreds rage, and so many say that love is pointless in madness such as this. It's like trying to stop a fire with the moisture of a kiss, and I hear them say, you'll never change things, no matter what you do, it's still the same thing, but it's not the world that I am changing. I do this so this world will know it will not change me. As long as one heart still holds on, then hope is never really gone. I hear them say, you'll never change things, no matter what you do, it's still the same thing, but it's not the world that I am changing. I do this so this world we know never changes me. What I do is so this world will know that it will not change me.
world is not going to change us. Right? We do want to stay loving and kind and generous. And no matter what's going on, let's spread that out into the world. So I love that song. It's such a beautiful song. But I'm going to change the tone just a little bit. So it is Alignment Sunday. That is our month. So it'll be Alignment Sunday the next 2 months as well. Every month we change our theme and it's alignment theme. So last month we talked about possibilities, and today we're going to talk about how do we align those possibilities to make things a reality. And today everybody knows it's Super Bowl Sunday! Woo! Yeah, I know, this is not a Super Bowl crowd. Which is why I chose this particular theme and topic. Because we want to align our lives, ourselves, to be in the zone. That's what alignment is. I mean, football players and teams, they have to align their mind, their body with the plays on the field to make the touchdown to win the game. Our lives are no different. We have to align our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, our behaviors to have the things that we want to have in our lives. So while football in the zone means getting to the end zone, our lives are no different. We want to get to the end zone. I don't mean death, I mean get to the end results of the things that we're working towards. Although we are always moving towards that line as well, right? So, when we're aligned, life flows. And when we're not, just like in football, we get tackled, we get blocked, we get thrown out of the zone. So our affirmation today, say it with me, I live my life in the spiritual zone, aligned and refined. Actually, let's say that again. I live my life in the spiritual zone, aligned and refined. Now, because I know this is not a football crowd, once a year, right? Truthfully, that's about the only time I watch football. Occasionally, I'll catch a game here and there. I think I've shared with you before, my mom was a huge sports fanatic. She watched everything. Everything. Golf, tennis, basketball, baseball, football, hockey, you name it, she watched it. So there was always a game at my house. So occasionally I watch a football game because I like to hear the announcers in the background. It just feels so comforting. It's like that comfort sound to hear announcers. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys a little football lesson. So for all of you that don't know anything about the sport, it's played on a field, 100 yards between the two goalposts. And it starts with a kickoff. So the defensive team kicks the ball so that the receivers, the offensive team, catches it. Then they have to literally take that ball all the way down the field into the end zone to make a touchdown. And they get 4 attempts to make 10 yards. And that's called a down. So 4 attempts to go 10 yards. So if you don't do it in 10, if you don't make 10 yards in 4 attempts, it goes to the next, it goes to the opposite team. So they can run it, they can pass it, any way they want to get it down the field so they can make their, to score. So the same thing with us. Think about what's the goal you're working towards. Right? We want to aim our goals high. Right? What does it say? Shoot for the stars, and right? Even if you hit the moon, right? You're shooting as high as you can go. So you want to shoot as high as you can to the goals that you're working on. And we may get kicked out as well. We don't get the job offer. We don't get the love of our lives. Right? We don't get the second date. Right? We don't get the person to come back a second time. Not here. You all keep coming back. But every one of us, right? We get kicked around. We get kicked out. Now, the good news is we have more than 60 minutes to make our goal. Although if you watch the football game, it's way longer than 60 minutes. because they stopped the clock. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just stop the clock, do that play again, or have more time? That was one thing I never understood watching football with my mom. I'm like, Mom, I don't understand. There was like 2 minutes left in the game, and that was 20 minutes ago. I don't understand. So, we have our whole lives, literally. We don't have that clock that goes off. We have our whole lives to work towards our goals. So, just like, the goal of football or any game really is to outscore the other team. That's how you win. You outscore. We also have to outscore negative thinking. We have to outscore the hate feelings, the frustrations, the insecurities, the I'm not good enough, fill in the blank. That's what we have to outscore so that we can have our own touchdowns in our own end zones. That's what we need to work on. Now, how do we do that? In football, they have a playbook. They have a playbook. And what happens if the players don't know the play? It's chaos on the field. It's literally chaos in the field. Right? You have to learn the play. That's why you see them huddle. They're talking about what the play is going to be. No different from our own lives. But what's our playbook? Think about it. Our playbook is our spiritual teachings. Right? For some, it's the Bible. For some, it's unity teachings. For some, it's Buddha or Hindu. Whatever your spiritual teachings are, that's your personal spiritual playbook. And unity, right? We open and are welcome to literally all paths, to the end zone, all paths. But the question you have to ask yourself, here's the alignment question. Are you following your spiritual playbook? Every day? Oh, I didn't see any hands go up. All right, then I'm not going to ask you all day. All right, maybe a couple times a week. All right. All right. So we're all works in progress. We're all on different paths of that journey, following the spiritual playbook. And we know when we're out of alignment, right? We don't feel good inside. We're not reaching our goals. We're finding ourselves just frustrated and thinking of negative things about people. Anyone? Negative things about people? No one in this room. But your spiritual playbook, are you following the 5 principles? Are you tapping into your 12 powers? Are you just centered in love and peace and prosperity? So when a player, a team doesn't follow the play, there's turnovers, there's interceptions, there's tackles. And when we don't, we just fumble and stumble, and we wake up one day and we're like, I don't get it. I thought I wanted to do this and it's not happening. So some of the things we also need to do, right? We have to follow our own spiritual playbook, but who are we spending time with? That's also really important. So in football, you align with the right people. You want to have the team that supports you. And, again, when a player is out of alignment, it can break up the whole play. Think about it. When you're working with someone, if they're in a bad mood or they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, does that impact everybody else? Yeah, absolutely. So we want to make sure that we're aligning ourselves with people that are like-minded. And we're also, I wouldn't say we would want to completely avoid people that are not like ourselves. That's not true. We don't need to force the play on them. You need to get in my playbook. No. We can all live peacefully together. Unity teaches that we're all connected. We're all one. So we want to make sure that we're choosing those relationships that support our spiritual growth. That's why we take classes. That's why we come, here. That's why we go to prayer and meditation, because those are all ways for us to stay connected. And prayer is so important. You think these guys are probably praying? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Now, we can be following the spiritual playbook. We can be surrounding ourselves with spiritually minded people, loving people. We're working together as a team. However, right, that doesn't mean that we're ahead. So this is probably one of my favorites. Don't give up at halftime. Concentrate on winning the second half. And I thought about that quite a bit because so many athletes, like the Olympics just started, another that's why I'm in La La Land right now, watching the Olympics too, because athletes spend so much time preparing and getting ready for that one game, right? For success, to win, to be the best they can be. And they only have that one game. And sometimes it's just that one shot. But if you're playing football, you get 2 halves. So if you're down in the first half, the coach doesn't go in the huddle and say, okay guys, we're down, go home. You lost. Oh well. Come back next season. No, it doesn't work that way. You huddle, you pray, you go back to the playbook and you say, all right, what do we need to do to win the game? So no matter where we are in our lives, and we're not where we want to be, we don't just give up. We start over, we realign, we reassess. If we are 50-something, we go back to school and we get our master's, we get our doctorate. We're 70-something. We don't meet the love of our lives and we have the best relationship ever, where we've never been happier. So no matter what, it takes determination. That was the word to me. Determination, and it takes courage to get back on the field when you're behind. So how many of you watch the Olympics? All right, many more hands have gone up. Maybe I should have changed my talk to skew towards the Olympics, but I will say that, right, Lindsey Vonn, right, determination and courage. Right, during her practice run, she wipes out, hurts her other knee that put her on retirement. The right knee put her on retirement. She comes back, and then she falls, and her left knee gets hurt. But she's determined. How many of you watched her training runs, her training that she was showing on Instagram? She's jumping, and she's doing all kinds of things to be ready for this. And the amount of weight she was lifting, oh my gosh. I was afraid to ask somebody, how much is that? How much weight is that? So I wanted to read something about courage from If Life is a Game, These Are the Rules, because this is life. Courage is finding the inner strength and bravery required when confronting danger, difficulty, or opposition. It resides deep within each of us, ready to be assessed in those moments when you need to forge ahead or break through seemingly insurmountable odds. That's courage. That's courage. So, insurmountable odds. So in football, they have this play when the team is facing insurmountable odds called the Hail Mary. I think everyone here has probably at least heard that term, yes? Hail Mary. So this is a low probability attempt for a miracle, for a long, desperate pass to win the game. And it was first coined back I think in the 20s or the 30s. Notre Dame players would say the Hail Mary prayer right before, a desperate play, and it happened to work. So they're like, we need a Hail Mary to win the game. And it actually caught on, became really popular, the phrase, when Roger Staubach, who was a Catholic quarterback, he threw a last second touchdown to win a playoff game in 1975, and he told reporters, I just said a Hail Mary and closed my eyes. And that's where it came from. So spiritually, Hail Marys remind us when we're out of alignment, God isn't. God's still there because we are a divine expression of God. We are always aligned with God. We just have to remind ourselves of that. And it means that we don't give up at halftime, in the halftime of our lives. It's not over till it's over. And that's something I keep reminding myself. It's not wanted to learn how to do. It's not too late, right? I still have fingers. I can still learn how to play piano. So we need to make sure that whatever the dream is, the goal, the aspiration, what is it you are determined to do or be or have, it's not too late. Say your own Hail Mary and throw the pass for your life. So, what are our lessons today? Let's take a look. Well, we know spiritual principles are our playbook. And they are always there, even if we don't physically have the book in front of us. Just be still and know that I'm in God. That will tap you into the most powerful principle that we have. And we are always aligning and refining. Always. So, when we align with Spirit, life stops feeling like a struggle. And it feels like the game we were meant to play. So let's finish with our affirmation, and then I have a little poem prayer I'm going to read to you. So together, I live my life in the spiritual zone, aligned and refined. And now I invite you, close your eyes for a moment. Keep that thought of I'm aligned and refined. And as we take this breath together, divine presence, we give thanks for the game of life, for the field before us, for the chance to show up, to learn the plays, and step into the zone of alignment. We remember now that alignment is not something we chase, it's something we allow. As our thoughts line up with truth, our hearts line up with love, and our actions line up with wisdom. Help us release the need to force the play, and instead, the flow of Spirit moving through us. When we feel out of balance or out of sync, remind us that we always pause, breathe, and realign. And when our life calls for a Hail Mary, when the clock feels short and the answer's unclear, we choose faith over fear, trust over doubt, and courage over hesitation. May we remember that we never play alone. We are supported, guided, and deeply loved. Every step down the field is an opportunity to express kindness, courage, and joy. So today, we commit to living life in the zone, aligned with Spirit, present to the moment, and open to the good unfolding now. And for this game we get to play, and this life we get to live, we are truly grateful. And so it is. Namaste. And for this life that we all get to live in this beautiful spiritual center that we all get to come to every Sunday, and all of the classes and meetings in between, we lovingly support that through your tithes, your donations, your time, and your talent. So for those of you that are new, there's a slide up there that shows you many different ways that you can give to Unity. We have our tellers coming down, our welcome team coming down the aisles. You can put things in the basket, as well as the green card that has a beautiful spiritual, economic affirmation, and a lot of folks that give online like to just drop the green card in the basket. So let's do our recap. Everybody ready? Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of Spirit on earth, and who I am Spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. Be a blessing to the world.
I give thanks for the blessings in this basket, for the blessings that are circulating online, knowing that they return to us multiplied abundantly in love and joy and prosperity. And with gratitude, I release my word, knowing it's done. Together we say.
So it is.
Okay, so I think it's time for Sir Jerry. Why did I say Jesse? Jerry wanted to come up. Let's give him some appreciation.
That's life. That's what other people say. You're riding high in April and shot down in May. But you know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on the dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. I tell you, I cannot deny it. I thought it would, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth a single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. I cannot deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this July, well, I ain't gonna give up. I'm still gonna try. My.
Wow. That's life. I was thinking, I guess we can't be anything that doesn't start with a P. Right? A puppet, a poet, a pauper, a pawn, a pirate, pawn. That's funny, you said pirate. I did a training once for a company that celebrated like the different wacky holidays, and I've celebrated some of you. And it happened to be Pirate Day, the day that I was doing this training there. And everybody was wearing, it was literally dressed up as a pirate. And a lot of people had parrots on their shoulders. So as I was doing the training, anytime there was an R, I would just roll my R's to just like, "Grrr." So I would have, have a little more fun. But I'm thinking, wow, that's life. We have to enjoy it, no matter what. So, we got a few things I need to announce for today, so let's go through that before we finish up. Very important. 2 weeks from today is our annual meeting. And as you can see, we're going to be electing new board members, nominating committee. We're going to be sharing a lot of good information. But if you want to vote, you do need to be a member. But it's not too late. It's not too late. You can throw your Hail Mary pass and fill out a form in the lobby. All right? So renew your membership, and if you're not a member and you are interested in becoming becoming a member, please sign up on the sheet in the fellowship hall as well. We will do a new member class for anybody that wants to become a member for the end of the week. So that's that.
Too fast.
Yeah. Here's another important one. We're doing a community yard sale, and Marcia Zorn is going to be our point person. Marcia, raise your hand. There will be a sign-up sheet. Yes, this is going to be big, and she needs a committee of you. So if you're interested in supporting that and helping her sign up in the fellowship hall, we will have a sign-up sheet there for you as well. Now, finally, please pray to the snow and rain gods, because we've had to change the date twice already. But next Sunday, Eddie's going to be here. He's doing a wonderful concert right after the service. It's only $20 for this Motown amazing performer. Tell all your friends and please come. Please come. What else? Herbert, come on up. Grab a mic from Teresa if you didn't yet. Dr. Herbert Harris is our co-minister here. He's going to share briefly about his class that started.
Well, yes, I wanted to make sure everybody were aware, one of the things we're going to do this year, we have such a magnificent building and such magnificent members and guests. This is going to be, Unity Spiritual Center is going to be the learning center of Wilmington. And so one of the things that we're going to do to kick off, almost every month or every other month at least, we're going to have courses. So starting this Tuesday, and for the next 4 Tuesdays, we're doing a course on metaphysical Bible interpretation. And the reason is that so many times, unity is probably the most misunderstood, I won't call it a religion, but a misunderstood discipline. Folks say, do you believe in Jesus? Do you do this? Well, we're going to talk about the Bible, not just from a historical point of view. We're going to look at the New Testament, the Old Testament, but also from a spiritual point of view and from a metaphysical point of view, and that the Bible is really your personal book about your life and the principles and the things in there.
One of many.
And so in these 4 classes, we're going to look into the basics of the metaphysical Bible interpretation, how it ties in with you as a personal thing, ways to look at the Bible as a structure to model our lives after, and then finally some practical tips on how to put it all into work. So it's $80 for the whole 4 class, or $25 a class. But I think we can register online, and someone will be at the table out there, or just pay when you show up.
Pay when you show up.
But just show up. So Tuesday, 6:30 to 8, and it's going to be a blast.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
This Tuesday.
And so as he said, we're going to keep doing more classes. So before I acknowledge the teams, just piggyback on what he said, right when his class is finishing, we're going to do the 5 principles again. So if you're interested in learning about Unity 5 principles, sign up for that. So we always recognize teams here, and starting next month, each time we recognize a team, somebody from the team is going to come up and share about their team. But today we are acknowledging grounds, building, and gardens. So if you are on those teams, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. Yep. And let's acknowledge everyone that put today's service together. Rousing round of applause for all of our volunteers. As we always say, it takes a village. It takes a village, and you are our village. So thank you for that. So with that, I'm going to invite everybody to stand for the prayer for protection. And I'm going to have my singers come back up on stage. And if you'd like, you can start to move into your circle. We like to circle up here. Guys, stretch it out. Oh, wow, look at this. Woohoo! We're almost there. production
It's a circle.
expertise, expert here, says circle. That's circles. Okay. So for those of us that are facing this way, the people over there mouth really loudly so we can follow along and know the words. Ready? The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God.
The love of God unfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
That was meant to be with God as Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And let's be determined to stay peaceful no matter what and continue to throw those Hail Marys to reach your end zone and touchdown in your life.